We're not highly levered anymore. Now, with that being said, we'll pay back debt, but we also might make a distribution to the people, almost like a dividend to the people of America.
How much are you thinking for that, sir?
Well, we're thinking maybe $1,000 to $2,000.
If we get crypto right, it's a whole new birth for American finance. We're in a deep hole when it comes to debt. The only way out of our debt burden is through economic growth. If we can recapture some of the rents that are charged, some of the inefficiencies in our financial system, and bring them back to capital formation and allowing economic capital to be formed, businesses to be built, new enterprises to lead, that's our way out of our mountain of debt. We've got to get to sustainable 3.5–4% economic growth over a decade or more and grow our way out of our reckless spending. And the way to do that is to free up our capital markets. And so this is much more than just number go up.
Great week for Bitcoin prices, up 10% since Monday, holding on above the $120,000 per coin. And if things end lower today, would break a 6-day win streak. Prices now just inches from that all-time high of more than $124,000 a coin. A similar story for related equities like Coinbase, gaining nearly 20% on the week and notching an upgrade to buy this morning from analysts at Rothschild, as they say it gives investors exposure to growing digital asset adoption across the street.
Speaking of crypto, sources telling CNBC that OnePay, the fintech firm majority owned by Walmart, is joining the crowded ring of crypto custody and trading. Our Hugh Son is here with some of that reporting. Morning, Hugh.
That's right, Carl. So OnePay, created by Walmart and Ribbit Capital in 2021, will soon be adding crypto to its mobile banking app, sources tell me. OnePay will be adding access to Bitcoin and Ether in coming weeks with the help of a startup called Zero Hash, according to these sources. The move means that crypto is increasingly seen as a core offering that sits alongside traditional banking services like savings accounts, credit cards, and wealth management. Companies from Morgan Stanley's E-Trade to SoFi have announced plans to add crypto in recent months. In terms of use cases, OnePay customers could presumably convert their crypto into cash and then use those funds to make purchases at a Walmart or pay off their card balances. OnePay's crypto adoption comes as the mobile banking app is gaining traction with users. The fintech firm is now number 5 on Apple.
Going to a different economy. And we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box, provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, well, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. We will, and if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten. And more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto getting another pump. And we know when we pump at the beginning of the month, we know at the end of the month, we're going to have a pullback. Now, don't forget we have options today, but it's only 4 billion. And we do see options volume picking up. We do see ETF flows picking up. And then, of course, at the beginning of the month, guys, we pick up. It's like clockwork. Now, make sure that you watch the video I did last night of Michael Saylor. And, guys, I got to tell you that NAV is going to flip and it's not going to end well because strategy will be forced to sell or take a big hit. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have CME Group moving to 24/7 crypto futures and options. And don't forget, guys, the bank man. Remember what the bank man was working on? We right back to that. And I did a video with bank man and the CEO of CME, Duffy, telling us what's to come. Remember, the bank man told us that this $100 trillion derivatives market is going to be put on blockchain and not a human involved, ran by an algorithm. And of course, that's how they want to take everything. You own nothing, but you will be happy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Remember, guys, I brought it to you from the horse's mouth. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates right now are up. We have the dollar down. We have volume in crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 8 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And don't forget the Treasury is buying debt behind the scene. And that's the reason why this repo is low. And the long end of that yield curve is pulling back because of the Treasury. Guys, it's all manipulation. There is absolutely nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, real about the stock market. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And guys, everyone thinks the Fed is going to cut in October. But if we don't have any data, they're going to pause. Why? Because uncertainty. They don't know what's going on. And if you have noticed, we've had a lot of billionaires and fund managers telling us that we're in a bubble and it's about to burst. And anytime we get that bubble talk, guys, we know it's time to build. We've seen this movie before. I'm an old man. I've seen it on several occasions. It is time to build. And then we have the jobs report delayed. And again, guys, I'm telling you, if we don't have any data, they're not going to make any move because they're going to say they don't have the numbers to make that move, even though we know the September numbers should have been out because the shutdown didn't happen until October 1st. But we know the jobs numbers are weak. We know inflation is still here. And the Fed is going to cut rates based on what Japan does. Guys, I want you to understand how important Japan is. That little 25 basis points is going to set a rumble through this global economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Don't forget, this is a plan and moves in phases. And we have news that Trump brings up stimulus checks once again. And guys, like I said, it's like we're back in 2020. And remember, they cause a problem, wait for the reaction, and run in with the solution. And we know that solution is that free money. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin spot ETFs right now are up. Ethereum spot ETFs right now are down. Now we have VanEck registers for Lido staked Ethereum ETF in Delaware. And again, guys, more altcoin spot ETF filings. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have Spanish bank BBVA partners with SGXFX to bring BTC and ETH trading to platform in Europe. And again, remember this is a global plan, and the banks now are pushing adoption. Now we have Crypto.com partners with Morpho and Kronos to integrate DeFi lending on Kronos blockchain, allowing users to earn stablecoin yield on Wrap, BTC, and ETH. And when it comes to the digital economy, it's the same thing as the legacy economy. The terminology is different. It's just that it's on blockchain. And guys, everything is going to be recorded. But DeFi is definitely the new banking, and staking is so important for the fourth industrial revolution because people who have money are going to park their money in a safe place, especially as we're seeing fiat dying and everybody moving to these stable coins. They want yield. And that's the reason why that genius bill, our stable coins don't get any yield, and they know what's going to happen. Money's going to take flight. And crypto is going to take the blame for the fall of this legacy market. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Walmart-backed fintech OnePay plans to launch crypto trading and custody later this year, starting with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And they purchased a company called Hazel, and then Hazel bought two fintech companies. And of course, guys, those super apps are coming. And if you have a big company like Walmart that dangles that carrot in order to use crypto and these stablecoins, we know it's going to be overnight. But speaking of adoption, lastly, we have Samsung has integrated with Coinbase in the US and Canada, allowing millions of Galaxy users to purchase crypto directly through Samsung Pay. And we know Samsung Pay and Apple Pay are for no reason. It's a plan. It moves in phases. Right now, people are so used to downloading their cards on their phone and then tap and paying. They'll never know that they're using digital currency. Like David Swartz said, we're right there at the edge. This technology is already seamless, and the masses are already using apps constantly. So when the super apps come and everything is a one-stop shop, the consumer will never know that they're being led inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.